clips.
Welcome to the Audio Tool training. I would like you to please launch Audio Tool, and when it does, I would like you to click Empty and start from scratch. You can choose to watch the tour at your leisure. It does have a ton of cool stuff, but I'm just going to tell you no, and I'm going to teach you how to make a sound or a song really quick. I will warn you that I do not have any musical skills. I just like to play. If you do have musical skills, you should be able to make something much more epic than what I do. I also want to request that you keep your volumes at a level where you're not disturbing your neighbors. And let's see how much fun we can have with this. So the first thing I want you to do is switch over here to the loops. Loops are cool little clips that play different songs and such. Pick any one of these first 4, and you can test it by coming down and just hitting play, and it'll play the loop. Switch and try another one, and find one that you think is kind of cool. Since this is just our first test, you don't have to worry about it being professional. Just pick one that you think is cool. When you have one you like, just drop it on the toolbar. Because we've got the auto connect button, it actually drops right into our loop, and now when we hit play over on this side, we've got the start of our song. This is the play button. I want to make that so it plays 4 beats, so I'm going to stretch it all the way out like that, and you can see it still plays the whole thing. It just goes a little longer. To stop it, I simply hit stop, and then I want you to scroll down and find anything that you think is cool. I'm going to just find a synth loop. When I double click it, after a second, it'll start playing, and I can test it and see if I like it. I don't like that, so I'm going to find a different one. And when you find one you like, just drag it out on the tray. It auto connects, and it puts it in down below your other mix, and then when you hit play, you can... I want to show you this little tool that lets you slide along and view your timeline as you're building. I'm going to find another chunk of drums that I think is cool, and I'm going to add that in. Same way, I drop it out in, and it automatically adds it, but I'm going to slide back to the left so I can view this. I want this to start a little bit later, so I'm dragging it along my timeline so that it just jumps in later as the song is being built. Alright, so your project is going to be to come down this list and find at least 6 pieces that you like and make your song last at least 8 beats. You can see that I stopped at 4 beats or 5 beats. I want you to make yours last 8 beats. When you go down the list, I do want you to know that once you get past one of those numbers, those are things that people can make out on the internet. So there are some that are inappropriate. Make sure you stay away from those. There's a ton of tools that I haven't shown you, but I just want you to create an awesome song at this time. You can see how you can zoom out. You can left click drag so you can see the other half. If I wanted the acoustic wave, if I like it, I can pause it and I can put it on the other side so you can spread your stuff out. You can put them down below, but that's how you add them. If you wanted your volume to be lower on one of these, you can slide the volume down. You can change the effects. There's a ton of things you can do with this. Today we are just trying to make our first awesome song. So I hope when you're happy with your song, make sure I'm going to click on the word untitled, and I'm going to change it to something else. I'm going to call mine ModTech Jam 1, and I'm going to put in this as my first test song and just tell it okay. At this point we need to click File, and we need to save a draft. It's all cool because we already typed in those words.
Not sure I can really use the
if you
periods,
want to add
but
a
I
cover
finally
image,
found
you
one that
may.
worked and hit create
If you want to
account.
add tags, like if your song was cool enough, you may. Mine is not cool enough for those things. So my draft has been created, and it's private until I publish it. I tell you that because now you could
Click
hit
the little
Wow
X to
Publish,
get rid of
and
that
everybody
window.
can see it, but I don't think mine is good enough to publish, so I'm not gonna. So you have created your own song, and you also have the ability to save those songs, and if you sign in with your Chromebook, you will have that same app that you can get to on the audio tool, and you can continue this project on your own time. So congratulations, you are now a music creator.
Unicorn Zombie Apocalypse.